Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mixed Concepts channel for another Road to CWC 2015 video where I'm playing as England. So this will be game 4 in the group stage to part of the tournament as England, and in this video I'll be playing against Sri Lanka. So in real life, when England played Sri Lanka, they played in the Wellington Stadium, and the Wellington Stadium is there in real cricket, so that's where I'll play this game. England, they made 309 batting first, but they lost by 9 wickets as Sri Lanka chased it down really easily at the end. So hopefully in this game, I can rewrite history and beat Sri Lanka in Wellington Stadium. Okay, on to the game. So first ball of the match, Lasith Malinga gonna be bowling to Moeen Ali. It was on the pass, flicked away by Moeen Ali, but straight to square leg. He's gonna get a single, so he'll be off the mark with that single, and so are England. Oh, Ian Bell steps down the track and he's hit that pass backward point, and that's going to go for 4. Nice shot from Ian Bell. That is the first boundary for him in this innings and the first boundary for England as well. Bowls him! Another good Yorker from Suranga Lakmal, and this time he's beat Ian Bell. And Ian Bell's poor tournament continues. He's gone for 7. England are 8 for 1. Another delivery on the pass, flicked away by Moeen Ali. Is that going to go for 4? No, it isn't. The wicket will come around and he will cut it to 3. Good running from Moeen Ali and Gary Ballance, but good fielding as well. Still no boundary yet for England in this innings. Tisara Pereira now into the attack. And first ball, Gary Ballance hits that in the gap. He stands up perfectly between mid-wicket and mid-on, and that's going to go for 4. Finally a boundary for England. That's the first boundary in this innings for them after 5 overs. Angela Matthews, he's back for a second over. Oh, that is a lovely on drive from Moeen Ali. He's hit that in the gap between mid-on and mid-wicket, and that's going to go for 4 more. Second boundary for England in this innings. First one for Moeen Ali. Balance back on strike. Oh, he slashes that away. It's going to be backward point, and that is going to go for 4. Nice shot from Gary Ballance. It's the second of this innings. And England, despite only scoring 3 boundaries, they're going at over 6 and over. Last ball of the over. It's been just a 3 of it so far. Oh, that was a bit too much width provided there from Tisara Pereira, and Gary Ballance has hit that through the covers, and that is going to go for 4. So it makes it a 7-run over, and England are 86 for 1 after 12. Oh, poor delivery from Angela Matthews, and Gary Ballance is just going to slash that through the covers for 4 more. Not a great ball considering the field that Angela Matthews had. Poor bowling there from the captain on that occasion. Gary Ballance back on strike. He's on 49, by the way. He's nicely pulled that in the gap, and that is going to race away for 4. It is a quick outfield in Wellington despite having some big boundaries, and that'll be 50 for Gary Ballance. He's played well. He's got to 53 or 40 with just 5 4s and no 6s. It's been a very good inning so far from Gary Ballance, and England would hope that he will continue and finally make the century. Moeen Ali back on strike. He's on 49. He plays a nice on drive. It's going to be stopped at mid-wicket, so he'll just get the single. And now it's 50 for Moeen Ali. He's made 50 of 46. He's only hit 1-4 in this innings. It's been a bit streaky, but nonetheless good innings. Oh, Moeen Ali plays a slog sweep. He's managed to clear mid-wicket, and that's going to go for 4. It was only a matter of time before he took the chance. I think he was just waiting to get to 50, and now he's taking it on against Rangana Herat. Ooh, nicely played away by Ballance, but it will only be the single. Oh, that is a terrible throw. They're going to get some overthrows here, England. That's 1. Oh, they're going to come back for a second run of overthrows, and they'll get it as well. That's 3 runs off the delivery thanks to poor fielding. Gary Ballance steps across. He's nicely hit that in the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on, and that's going to go for 4. Beautiful timing there from Gary Ballance. And Rangana Herat, it's not a good decision to bowl him. Oh, that's a poor delivery on the pads, and nicely swept away by Moeen Ali with fine leg inside the circle. That's just easy runs and an easy boundary to get. Yeah, Rangana Herat, he's not been very effective. He's bowling to 2 left-handers. And these 2 left-handers have now brought up the 152-run partnership between them. This has been an excellent partnership for England. Great recovery after the early wicket. Moeen Ali finally connects with the switch hit. Is that going to go for 4? No, it isn't. Great fielding there from deep backward point. He has cut it to 3. It's also good running from Moeen Ali and Gary Ballance. but the last 2 balls have yielded 7 runs, has made an 8-run over already. Last ball of the over. It's been 6 of it so far. 7 rather. Well, that's nicely pulled away by Gary Balance. That's in the gap, but deep mid wicket will come around and he will cut it to 3. Yeah, it is big boundaries there. Despite it in the gap, he managed to cut it to 3. 10-run over the 173 for 1. Rangana Herat is back for his 5th over. And first ball, he balled it a bit too wide, and Gary Balance is going to hit that through the offside for 4 more. Not the best ball there from Rangana Herat. And first ball, he's been hit for 4. Oh, that's a bit too wide again from Herat, and Gary Balance is going to hit the 2nd boundary in this over. Not good bowling here. He's got to ball it more on the stump line. Give too much width, get hit. Moeen Ali on 96. Who'll get to 100 first? Ali or Balance? Oh, Moeen Ali has hit that in the gap between mid-on and mid-wicket, and that's going to go for 4. So Moeen Ali, he will be the batter to get to 100 first. And it is time to celebrate. He's got to 100 of 86 deliveries. Only hit 4 4s and no 6s, but he's ran a lot. Great stamina shown, and he's finally got the 100. Well-deserved innings, mate. And England are 204 for 1. Suranga Lakmal is back for his 5th over. And first ball, a bit too much width provided, a nice square drive from Moeen Ali. Pass backward point, that's going to go for 4. England just motoring along, and it's not looking good at all here for Sri Lanka. Gary Bounce, he's on strike. He's on 98. Oh, he's hit that. There is deep extra cover, so he will cut it off. But they were going to run 2. And that's good running from Moeen Ali and Gary Balance. And now Gary Balance's turn to celebrate. He's got to 100 of just 77 deliveries with 8 4s and no 6s. And he is loving it. He finally gets to that 3-figure mark. Last ball of the over. It's been 6 of it so far from Malinga. Ooh, Gary Balance goes big. He's not timed that at all. And there's no fielder in the circle, so it's easy 2 runs there. Oh, that's a terrible throw. They're going to run a 3rd. It's a risky run. But Moeen Ali, he puts in the dive and he gets there. 240 for 1 after 32. A bit too much width provided. And Gary Balance hits that to the offside. And that's going to go for 4. Finally a boundary for England. It's come in after 7 overs. But they've been getting runs consistently. Moeen Ali steps across. He plays a nice on drive. And that's an unnecessary tumble. That's going to allow them to run for 2. Oh, that is a terrible throw. And they're going to get 3. Yeah, this is part of the reason why England are just getting runs for fun. Sri Lanka's poor fielding. Lasith Malinga back for his 9th over. Ooh, it's on the pass. Gary Balance stepped across and he's flicked that away. He's going to get 2 runs. And that's another terrible throw. But it's only going to be 2. And that actually brings up the 300-run partnership of 239 deliveries. This is just record-breaking stuff here between Gary Balance and Moeen Ali. They have completely taken over this game. Last ball of the over. It's been 6 of it so far. Oh, it's on the pass. Gary Balance flicks that away. Past mid-wicket. He's going to get 2. And they may actually come back for 3. And it'll be 150 for Gary Balance. He gets to 150 first before Moeen Ali. But what an innings it's been. He's got to 151 of 121. He's made it a daddy 100. From 100, he's moved to 151. It's just 9 4s, no 6s. A lot of running, but great innings. Moeen Ali, he's on 148. Ooh, he plays the pickup shot. He has not timed that at all. Deep fine leg was right at the boundary, so there's no chance for a catch. They're going to get 2 runs. And now it's Moeen Ali's turn to celebrate. He's got to 150 of 125. The England are just loving it. They're just standing up for every moment to celebrate here. He's only hit 5 4s and no 6s. Very patient but good running. Great innings. I think it's time for him to take a chance. Oh, he's not timed to flick. It should be a catch. Oh no, he's dropped it. Wow. Finally, when Sri Lanka had a chance to take the catch, he's dropped it. Tisara Pereira is fuming. Last ball of the over. It's been 8 of it. Oh, that's a short ball pulled away by Moeen Ali. Oh, yeah, it's hit that very well. Square leg inside the circle. Deep fine, like 2 fine, and cat that off. And that will do a boundary in the over. It's been 3 of the first 3 balls so far. Moeen Ali, I sense a chance. Yep, he went to flick it, and this time he's going to be caught. So Moeen Ali, he's going to be out for 160. He added another 10 runs after being dropped. But an excellent innings comes to an end. Good catch from Dinesh Chandimal. Lasith Malinga, he's going to be bowling his final over. Joe Root on strike. And first ball, Joe Root steps across. He's flicked that past square leg. Deep fouling is coming around. He's going to cut it off. Yes, he will. They run 3 already. So that's good running. Oh, in fact, they're coming back for a 4th. And they'll get it. Great running from Gary Balance and Joe Root. 4 runs of the first ball. Last ball of the over. It's been 11 of it so far. A lot of running. Oh, Gary Balance looks to flick it. He's missed it. Lasse Billinger appeals. And he's got the wicket of Gary Balance at the last ball of his spell. Unless Gary Balance there, he's consulting with Joe Root and he decides to review that. He did step across, but the ball also tailed back in. So it's something to look at. Because if the impact is outside the off stump, it will remain not out. Or rather, it will be overturned to not out. But let's see. Where did that hit him? Yeah, it sailed in a long way there from Malinga. And looks like the impact is going to be in line. And yes, it is in line. So the wicket is hitting. And that means England will lose this review. And that will be the end of Gary Balance's innings. He's played a wonderful innings, Gary Balance. He was in a mammoth partnership with Moeen Ali. But his time has come to an end at the crease. And he's got to go back for a wonderful innings of 153 or 125. In England at 342 for 3. But finally Morgan gets bat on ball. And he's going to thrash that over backward point for 4. First ban from Morgan in this innings. Finally he got one. Last ball of the over. It's only been the 6th of it so far from Pereira. Joe Root steps across, flicks that over square leg. And that's going to go all the way for 6. Finally, England have hit a 6 in this innings after 48 overs at 370 for 3. Oh, hit the back pad and bowled. Oh, that's a little unfortunate for Owen Morgan. But Rangana Herat finally gets a wicket and Morgan's gone for 13. England 376 for 4. Last ball of the over. Jaws Butler on strike facing his first ball. He steps across, he's flicked that over square leg, and that's going to go for 4. Good way to end the over for England. 49 overs gone, the 380 for 4. It's only been 3 of the first 3 balls so far. Jaws Butler, he steps across, he looks to flick that over 5 leg, but he's going to be caught. Great catch there. Dilshan, he bowling the last over, it's turning out to be a great ending here for him in Sri Lanka. Ranganayara took the catch, Jaws Butler gone for 6. Last ball of the innings. It's only been 4 of this over. Joe Root though, he steps across, he's going to flick that past 5 leg, and that's going to go for 4. So bad really end this innings for England. They end on 388 for 5 after 50. What a cameo from Joe Root, 30 out of 20. Might be a game-changing cameo. And 389 as a target is going to be a big one in chase for Sri Lanka. First ball of the run chase. Jimmy Anderson bowling to Lahiru Tirimane. First ball, nice square drive from Tirimane. Is that going to go for 4? Moeen Ali is chasing it, and he will get there first. Great commitment. They did run 3 runs though, Tirimane and Dilshan, but nonetheless 1 run saved. Excellent work first ball. Dilshan now on strike facing his first ball. And he plays a helicopter shot over mid-wicket, and that's going to go all the way for 6. Wow, Sri Lanka have already scored a 6 in just the second ball of this innings. Oh, that is a beautiful lofted cover drive. And that's going to go for a 1 bounce 4 over extra cover. Beautiful shot there from Dilshan. Stu brought the ball the second over. He's already conceded 16 in Anderson. And first ball, Dilshan swings it over the square leg fielder all the way for 6. Wow, he's moved on to 19 of 6 already. Oh, now he steps down the pitch and he's hit that over mid-wicket for 4 more. Dilakaran and Dilshan, he's just taking it on Anderson and Broad for fun already. There's been 2 dots after the 6 and 4. And now Dilshan hits that over the top of the bowler's head. And that's going to go for 4 more. Already 14 of this over. And there's still 1 more ball to go. Last ball of the over. Can Stuart Broad prevent a boundary? Well, Dilshan, he gave himself room. And he's hit that over the offside for 6 more. 20 of the over. 2 overs gone. Sri Lanka 36 for none. Dilshan finally back on strike. And off the back foot, he somehow hit a Yorker length delivery over Miron's head for 4. I don't know how he's done that. But he's moved on to 37 of 12. Jimmy Anderson, maybe he's got to change the pace. He bowls a slower ball. Dilshan played the scoop shot, but he's not timed it. And he's going to hit it straight to Stuart Broad, a fine leg. So Dilshan's blitz has come to an end. Jimmy Anderson gets the wicket. And Sri Lanka are now 41 for 1. It slowed down a little bit, so it's Dilshan's wicket. Although that's not a great delivery from Jimmy Anderson, and Tirimane flicks that to the leg side, and that's going to go for 4. First boundary for Lahiru Tirimane in this innings. Also brings up to 50 for Sri Lanka in just 4.3 overs. And that is a beautiful shot from Tirimane. It was the off-cutter, and it was going to swing away, but he somehow just flicked that away past mid-wicket and on for 4. Wow, Sangakkara has given himself a lot of room. Stuart border at the stumps, but Sanga, he's too talented and skillful enough to hit that past backward point for his first boundary of this innings. Ooh, that was a leg cutter, nicely played away by Sangakkara off the back foot, and that is going to go for 4. Second boundary for Sanga in this innings, and Sri Lanka is 74 for 1. Last ball of the over. Just been the 4 of it so far from Chris Wokes. And he's got the wicket! What a delivery that is! A leg stump Yorker. Tirimane was completely beat for pace, and he's gone for 21. Sri Lanka 82 for 2. Stephen Finn now going to be bowling. And first ball was a bit short and nicely pulled away from Sangakkara past mid-wicket, and that's going to go for 4. Well, despite the wicket in the previous over, Sanga's not stopping. Well, Jayawardene plays a sweep shot against Stephen Finn, and he's gonna get 4 runs. Nicely played. Well, if Sri Lanka want to chase this down, this legendary duo of Sanga and Jayawardene, they've got to carry on for a long time. Jayawardene back on strike. Oh, is it that straight to Moeen Ali at gully? Would you believe it? Chris Wokes has got his second wicket, and Sri Lanka are now 96 for 3 all of a sudden in just 10.2 overs. Oh, Matthews has finally hit that through the offside, and he's going to get 4. Wow, finally a boundary for Sri Lanka. First boundary post the power play. Stephen Finn, he's back for his 5th over. And Matthews plays a lovely square drive. He's beat Moeen Ali at gully, and he's got it through the offside for 4. So Angelo Matthews finally starting to open up and increase that strike rate. Last ball of the over. It's been 5 of it so far. Ooh, nicely flicked away by Sangakkara in the gap. Is he going to get 4? Nope. He didn't time it that well, but that unnecessary dive allows Sanga to run for 3. So they'll get 3 runs to end the over. 136 for 3 after 19. Stephen Finn back for his 6th over. It was a slower ball, and Sangakkara's nicely flicked that away to the leg side, and that's going to go for 4. Great start to the over for Sri Lanka. First ball, they got a boundary. It's been 3 dots after the boundary. And Sangakkara decides to sweep that away to the leg side. It's not really the ball to sweep, but he managed to get the single. And that'll be 50 for Sangakkara. He's played well so far. He's got a run about 50, but he's going to have to stay on and make it a big 100 plus if Sri Lanka want to chase this down. Moeen Ali back for his 4th over. And that is a beautiful sweep shot from Angelo Matthews, and that's going to race away for 4. There was a big gap there to the leg side, and Matthews found it perfectly. Last ball of the over. It's been 7 of it so far. And Sangakkara has belted that down the ground, and that's going to go for 4. So that makes it a really good over for Sri Lanka. They got 11 of this over. 23 overs gone, and they are now 161 for 3. Oh, that is nicely played away by Angelo Matthews. He's got it to the offside and deep. Extra cover has no chance of cutting that off. So 4 more. Sri Lanka starting to get some runs now. It was the leg cutter, but nicely played away by Sangakkara past gully. And that's racing away for 4 more. Nice shot. And that releases some of the pressure belt. Oh, that is well played by Sangakkara. Somehow he just manufactured the sweep shot against Stephen Finn and has hit that beautifully for 4. Oh, Angelo Matthews goes big. He's not timed it, and it's going to be caught and bit on just when the partnership was looking ominous for England. Moeen Ali strikes, and Matthews, he's gone for 46, caught by balance mid on. Last ball of the over. It's only been the 2 runs of it. Oh, Sangakkara has belted that down the ground, and that is going to go for 4. So ruins an excellent over from Chris Wokes, and after 30 overs, Sri Lanka are 196 for 4. Just been one of the first 4 balls. Oh, Dimuth Karunatne plays a square drive, and he's finally got it past gully, and it's going to go for 4. Much needed boundary for Sri Lanka because that required run rate has gone to nearly 11.5. Jimmy Anderson back for his 6th over. And Karunaratne has belted that down the ground past mid-on, and that's going to go for 4. Great start to the over, but Sri Lanka need many more boundaries now. Sangakkara on strike. He's on 99, by the way. Slower ball. He's nicely played it off the back foot, but he's hit that straight to covers, and he'll get the single, and he gets to his 100, and the Sri Lanka dugout are going to stand up and applaud because he's got his 100 of 109 deliveries. It's a good innings, but he's only hit 8 4s, no 6s. He's going to have to hit many more boundaries now. Last ball of the over. It's just been 5 singles. It was a slower ball, and Sangakkara, he stepped down the track and he's hit that over backward point all the way for a gigantic 6. What a way to end the over. 11 of it. 43 overs gone. 265 for 4. Stuart Broad now back for his 7th over. And first ball, Karunaratne somehow played a funky scoop shot, but he's going to earn 4 runs for it. Well, Sri Lanka will need many more boundaries because that required run rate is almost up to 18. Sangakkara back on strike. Oh, he spread the helicopter shot, and that's gone for another gigantic 6. Back-to-back gigantic 6s for Kumar Sangakkara, and he's now looking to take every ball on, looks like. Oh, he stepped down the track. He's not at the bottom of the bat, and he's going to be caught. Huge moment in this game for England. It's Sangakkara, the set batter, is gone for 117. Stuart Broad strikes. Ian Bell with a great catch. Sri Lanka 276 for 5. Only been the 2 runs so far. Karunaratne, he's only going to get a single. Singles are not going to help Sri Lanka at this stage. He will get to 50, Dimuth Karunaratne. He's played well. He's got a runner ball 50. But the problem is Sri Lanka need nearly a boundary of every delivery. 50 of 50 with 3-4 as well played though. Stuart Broad, he's back. And first ball, Dimuth Karunaratne hits that to the offside, and that's going to go for 4. That's a good way to start the over for Sri Lanka, but they need many more boundaries now because they still need over 100 runs to win. Dinesh Chandimal, he's got to take a chance. Well, he can play a sweep shot, and that's going to go in the gap for 4. Nicely played. Sri Lanka, they still need 99 runs and there's 26 deliveries though. Last ball of the over. It's only been 5 of it. Karunaratne, he's got to take a chance. He does, but he sliced that, and it's going to go straight to Joe Root at deep extra cover. Karunaratne is gone for 56. Jimmy Anderson gets the wicket, and Sri Lanka now 296 for 6. Dinesh Chandimal on strike. Ooh, he steps across. He's flicked that away. It's going to go all the way for 6. Sri Lanka are mathematically still in this, but they need pretty much every ball to go for a 4 or a 6. The fielders are still inside. And now Chandimal, he steps down the track, and he has hit that through the leg side for 4. So 6 followed by 4. Dinesh Chandimal, he's hitting these boundaries. It probably is too little too late though. Okay, finally all the field is spread out. But Dinesh Chandimal has hit that over extra cover, and that's going to go all the way for 6 more. 6-4-6. Dinesh Chandimal, he still believes because mathematically Sri Lanka is still in this game. Stuart Broad now coming from around the wicket. Oh, it's on the leg stump Yorker, but someone Chandimal steps down the track, and he's hit that past mid-on for 4. 6-4, 6-4. 21 of this over already, and there's still 1 ball to go. Last ball of the over. Can Stuart Broad prevent a boundary? No! Chandimal somehow has belted that over mid-on for a gigantic 6. 27 of the over. Sri Lanka still mathematically in this. Okay, Anderson. He's done well in the first 2 balls. Desada Pereira looks to go big. He's not timed it, and it's going to be caught by Joe Root at long off. So that pretty much ends all over for Sri Lanka mathematically as well. Desada Pereira's gone for 2. It's 325 for 7. Stuart Broad the ball, the final over. Chandimal plays a scoop shot over 5 leg. That's got to go for 4. Brings up the 100 for Stuart Broad. He's not balled well at all in this innings. But the good news for him in England is they're still going to go on to win this game. Rangana Herat now on strike after a 4 and a 3. He plays a scoop shot. He's going to be caught. So Stuart Broad will get a 2nd wicket. Rangana Herat, he's gone for 3. He's not had a great day. Caught by James Taylor. And Sri Lanka 336 for 8. Lasith Malinga, will he give strike to Chandimal? No, he plays a scoop shot. And he clears 5 leg for 4. Wow, even Lasith Malinga is hitting boundaries against Stuart Broad. Yeah, Stuart Broad, it's not been his day. But at the end, England will win, so it's fine. Last ball of the match. Malinga will hit that nicely. It was good fielding from the cover. They're not even going to come back for 2, so it'll be just a single to end the over. So 12 of the final over with the wicket. Stuart Broad will end on 2 for 109 in its 10, a very expensive spell. But England win by 47 runs, as Sri Lanka could only get to 341 in a chase of 389. Player of the match is Moeen Ali, of course, for his 160. And he got the wicket of Angela Matthews, to remember. So that's great. I won 3 in a row. It's England, and I'm still in second position. That's fine for me. As long as I'm in the top 4, I'll make the quarterfinals. So rewrote history against Sri Lanka as well. Well, that partnership was excellent. I was surprised I managed to get a 300-run partnership between Moeen Ali and Gary Ballance. That might actually be a record. I will research that, and I'll put in the comments if it actually is. I'm gonna title this a record-breaking partnership. If you are watching this video until here, you probably would have seen the title as a record-breaking partnership versus Sri Lanka. So that'll be it. That'll be the end of this video. If you watched the video till here, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you did like the video, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. And until the next video, bye.